Konami's newest OCG set, Limit Over Collection The Heroes, is almost complete. There are still a few cards that have yet to be unveiled, but one of them has. And apparently, it is a brand new Link monster that can alter the game's meta forever. What's that about? Well, as Trick Williams would always say, let's talk about it. But before we do talk about it, there are a couple of chibi arts that have yet to be unveiled. I never got the chance to unveil them until now. So the first chibi art is Diabell Star the Black Witch, which honestly actually kind of looks a little weird. I don't know about you guys, but it looks a little weird. It looks a little weird. I don't know about you guys. I don't know. But the other one is, if I can, is about a Q, the Lightless Shadow, which I've talked about this card on the channel a couple times. And the card is actually kind of sick. The card is actually a really incredible, insane card. It is such an insane, insane Link monster. The effect reads as follows: during the main phase, as a quick effect, you can discard one card and activate one of these effects. Destroy one card on the field. Banish this card until the end phase, and if you do, special summon a light or dark from your grave. And during your standby phase, you can draw cards equal to the number of different monster types in your grave. Then place cards from your hands on the bottom of the deck in any order, equal to the number of cards you drew. You can only use each effect once per turn. Funny enough, you can actually use this in decks like Blue Eyes. You can use it in decks like Dark Magician because of the fact that they both use dragons. They both use spellcasters. I believe Dark Magician can also use fiends with the Magic Karibo being used in the deck. So there's a little bit of room for this card to be used in something like that. But yeah, so those are the new the chibi arts that will be in the Heroes set. But now we have to talk about the brand new Link monster, and apparently it is going to be one of the Grandmaster rares, and it is known as Cyberse Contract Witch. Which is a Dark Cyberse Link 2 with 800 attack, and its arrows are bottom left and bottom. And it requires 2 monsters with the same type. So theoretically, you can use this in pretty much any deck that has the exact same type. So you can use it in Blue Eyes, you can use it in Dark Magician. You can also potentially use this in modern Black Wings, Sharks. I think Radiant Typhoon can also use it. Ryziel can also use it. Monarchs, I believe, can use this card. Although, to be fair, you don't really use the extra deck in Monarch, so it's kind of iffy. But it is what it is. Red Dragon Archfiend, you can also use it in that, which is pretty cool. I think Stardust you can also use it in as well. There's quite a few decks in the format that this card can be used in. But both of its effects are once per turn, And the first effect reads, if this card is linked summon or a monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to, you can send one spell from your hand or face the field to the grave, add a ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Second effect reads, you can target one ritual, fusion, synchro, or exceeds monster this card points to, special summon a monster from your grave with the same type, but a different monster type. Ritual, fusion, synchro, exceeds. Okay, so funny enough, Utopia is another deck that this card could be used in. But for the most part, you're gonna be using this in decks like Pendulum Magician. I think Salad can also abuse this card. So there's quite a few different decks that can use this card, and this makes ritual decks even more busted than ever before, because the Novellas archetype can make this card meta. What else? What other decks? Dark Magician, obviously with this guy still sees a little bit of play. Magician of Black, Chaos Max. I actually pulled two of these when I opened up the 2019 tins a long time ago. So it's kind of cool to see that this card is a damn near $20 card, and it still sees a little bit of play. So Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, I believe, can also play the new Link monster. I think I think Fire Fists, modern Fire Fist can also abuse it because of the fact that it does use up rituals, it uses up fusions, it uses up synchros, it uses up exceeds monsters, but it doesn't use up pendulum. So Fire Fist, so modern Fire Fists definitely is a deck that could see some play. But there's definitely gonna be other decks in the format that will abuse this card to the extent where, at some point, especially in the OCG, this card's going to get banned 100%. If not at least limited to one. But even limited to one, the card can still go. So most likely we're gonna be seeing this card get banned in some capacity or another. But yeah, honestly, yeah, I mean the card's busted. I mean it's a Link 2, and you can even also use tokens to bring this card out. So it's gonna be interesting to say the very least. But with that being said, that'll do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.